Yeah, I try to do it like that didn't work. So like, hey guys, so I'm gonna be talking about like how the pandemic really affected. Can you say that on the YouTubers verse? Cause I know YouTube cracking down on some stupid stuff, child. And I was gonna do not paint but makeup, but I didn't feel like doing my makeup. And I ordered some makeup from Sephora, so I'll do like a little Sephora haul, you know, a little fun. And the makeup I have is Glossier, so it's just like, y'all gonna be like, where's the makeup? Exactly, because it's Glossier. She ain't showing up, babe. So I'm like, I'm not doing a full face of Glossier. I will if that's what y'all want, but I'm not doing a full face of Glossier on the camera. Y'all gonna be like, where's the makeup? Sis, I don't know.
Bad bitch, fine as hell, thick as fuck. Bad bitch, she with the shit, can't get a nigga, got her own money. She don't even need a nigga. Shawty my type, I keep two Kimberly's.
Okay, so y'all didn't know I was gone, but I'm back with a microphone because I realized, like, after listening to the other two clips, it was a little echoey, and I didn't want that. But I had to figure out some things. First, I decided to film on my iPad. I don't know if I'm going to always do it, but I decided to film on the iPad. But I have a microphone, but it's not, you know, the iPad. You have to have a special connector. You know, y'all don't care about that anyways. So I'm going to start painting. I'm going to use bright colors. I have this acrylic set from Walmart. I have my paint brushes. I'm using the acrylic ones, and then they have some all-purpose ones. This is the acrylic specific brush, and these are like all-purpose. So I like if you want to use it for oil, watercolor, acrylic, and what I think those are the only three paints. So yeah, if you want to use it for that, you can. So and I have these little spatulas. I don't know if I'm going to be using them, but I got them. So yeah. So how the pandemic affected me? It affected everybody. For starters, it affected everybody. Like, all of our lives changed so much. So much. And how do you deal with that? You don't. For me, I didn't. For a long time, I didn't. And I fell into a depression because of it, because I didn't know how to deal with that. These are new paints, and don't judge me. I got on these nails, so I can't. Yeah, I'm not about to struggle. And I'll use my teeth for something in a heartbeat. So, yeah. But it affected everybody, and it's like, how do you deal with all these changes you've never seen coming? And you know, that's life, but like, it's one thing for changes that suddenly come in your personal life, but this is a change that happened. So I'm gonna try to not touch in fact, I'm probably not gonna paint on the table. I don't know. We gonna get a new we gonna get a new setup eventually. I'm gonna figure it out. But yeah, it's like, how do you deal, like, this is an international change. It wasn't just a US change. It wasn't just a Australia change. Like, it was a change for everybody, and no one knew how to navigate it. And you would think the past epidemics would have taught them something. It ain't teach them shit. The government, I'm talking about the government specifically. Like me, I'm 24. I'm new to this earth. I wasn't alive in a pandemic before. And maybe the some of them were. I'm sorry. But yeah, even then, maybe they didn't live through the pandemic. But like, wouldn't you be more equipped as a government agency? I'm not even going to get into that. But anyways, my depression hit hard because I didn't know how to deal with none of it. And I was already going through seasonal depression. I was in my senior year of college. And don't judge me. Don't judge me. Please. Oops, sorry. Child, I lost my train of thought. But anyways, the pandemic just wasn't fun, obviously, and I had to find fun in that. But honestly, like, I already had a heavy course load, in college. Like, it was my last year. However, your homegirl had a bad first year and spent the next 3 years in college making up for that bad first year. So I had, I think, I don't know how, I would say between 18 and 21-ish credits. I was always taking between those credits every semester after my first year. Yeah. So I was already in a heavy course load, trying to juggle that. I had a part-time job at 2 different places, trying to juggle that. And then boom, global shutdown. No human interaction. Gotta stay inside. Scared to go outside. Whew, girl, living in fear is not fun. It's not. It's not fun at all. And you know, I was already uncertain about my future, like graduating. Where am I going to stay in Minnesota? Am I going to move out of Minnesota? I was concerned about that part. Like, where am I going to work? Like, I'm graduating. Where am I going to work? Where do I want to work? What field do I want to be in? And you would think my senior year I would know all of that. You do not. So if you're in college, I do not like when. Why? Just why? Like, if you're going to have a tab, why would you attach it to the thing that it needs a tab for? I'm going to try to get that because my teeth pop, not, you know. But yeah, so it's like, I already didn't know what about what, and then that happened, and so I'm just like, nah, I really don't know what about what, because where's the world going? People started acting crazy, freaking George Floyd and all the and honestly, I couldn't even keep up with time. I feel like some of this stuff probably happened before the pandemic broke down. I don't know. No, George Floyd happened in the pandemic, but the way it feels like, I hope this paint ain't toxic, cause I hope it's not toxic. Pray for me, y'all, please, cause Walmart, I hope these paints ain't toxic. Does it say on here? I don't have the cover. I threw that out a long time ago. I only keep the storage just to, yeah. So yeah, protests happening, things shut down, everything shut down. Graduating, already didn't know what I want to do, and then I felt so lost, and I felt even more lost through the pandemic, and then I strayed even further away from myself because I'm doing all these things just to be doing something. You know, when you're bored and you just get yourself in trouble. I was the winter blues, because then the pandemic really broke down in the winter. And I'm sorry if this video is boring. I'm new to this. I'm new. Okay, please bear with me. I hope I didn't hit the mic, and I'm new to this. Okay. And who is editing? Girl, do you think this video is getting edited? Outside of my intro that I struggled to put together, in my little blooper video that because I be having bloopers. Like, and so it's just like, outside of putting all those clips together, babes, we gonna get it together. We gonna learn. Like I said, I quit my job, so I got more time now. And I was just miserable about the state of the world. Like, I graduated. Like, when I graduated, I didn't feel any ways. Like, I wasn't excited. I had no graduation. Our ceremony, they did the best they could, but a slideshow is what I got. And we didn't even really get a slideshow. We got pre-recorded videos, and then we got a little search box and search for our little graduation slide. So it wasn't, yeah. And then I didn't do graduation photos, so I feel like I still didn't. I mean, I've obviously officially graduated. I have my diploma, But I did nothing to really celebrate it. I did nothing to really I didn't celebrate it. I didn't do what people do when they graduated because I was so depressed and I was I was living alone in a different state. So I had no money like that, you know. Like, I'm working part-time. Like, I don't got money like that. So even paying for a photo shoot, trying to buy an outfit for a photo shoot, I wasn't trying to budget around all that. Like, I think at that time, all my money went to food and hygiene. I always find a way to buy food and other hygiene products, but never like shoes and clothes and stuff. And speaking of clothes, I actually just like completely took out all my clothes because I said by next year I do not plan on being this size. Your girl's on a weight loss journey. I do not plan on being this size next year. So why should I keep all the next year's summer clothes and stuff when I don't even plan on being that size? So even now, y'all gonna see me in the same a lot. This one was actually open. I should just go through after this video and just make sure all of the paints are open, because it's annoying when you're painting and you're constantly opening paints because the color you want to use ain't open. Maybe that's just a me thing, but that's how I feel. I shouldn't be doing this in the middle of a video, but here I am. Oh, another color that's actually open. So apparently at one point I was into the pinks, using the pinks for yeah. But back to the story. I just really didn't like anything about life. I didn't like anything about life. I didn't like myself. I was so miserable. Like, what do you do when you're so miserable? You feel stuck. And all you're doing is like really crying every day. Like, when I say depressed, like I was just so down. I don't know. Like, I mean, I know clearly, but I was just so down. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Like, just the uncertainty. If you're in college and you dealing with the heavy course load, my heart is with you, for real. Good luck. Yeah, just good luck. And I lost focus, like, and I don't even know if I really had a focus, to be honest. Like, after graduating college, I didn't really have much to focus on. So like, my focus at that time was graduate. And then when I graduated, I didn't have a plan. And then the pandemic, like, I don't know. So I just moved back home. I ended up moving back home. This year is 2021. And next year is 2022. I cannot believe I'm talking about 1 year that happened a year ago. Like, this feels like we've been here in this state of the world for like 5 years. This is not cute, okay? It's not cute. That's all I got to say. So yeah, at the end of August, I moved back home. Like, my mom, sister, dad, they all came, got me. I tried to, clinch, shop, pick up, move back to Wisconsin. I'm from Wisconsin, went to school in Minnesota, right? So then we went to Tanzania because we're just like, this world with the F. My sister, hey girl, thank you. She a real one, y'all, for real. So we went to Tanzania. That's another video. That's a completely different video. So I'm not even gonna comment on Tanzania. But we went to Tanzania. We got back and we're back miserable. We're back to being miserable because we're back in our reality, like back in this pandemic. Like, Tanzania was really just an escape. I need, figure out things because it's easier to figure things out when your mind is clear. It didn't do that. It didn't do that. Oh my gosh. This pandemic is, oh gosh. So yeah, it didn't do that. So we're gonna spend all of 2021 figuring it out. That's what I've been doing this year, figuring it out. We moved to Dallas. My sister took one for the team. She moved out here earlier. I moved after her, late January, but January nonetheless. And I got my license this year. Yay, your girl is licensed after 24 years. I would say, when can you legally? You can get a license. So I'm 8 years past when you can legally, but that's okay. Look, if there's anything you feel like, oh, I'm too old to do, or oh, it's too late, and da da da. No, it's not. Don't do, girl. You better go do whatever you want to do. The diploma, the license, the business, like whatever, weight loss, like whatever you feel like it's too late. Like, what is late? What is time? Time is a construct. Exactly. Don't fall into the trap. I had to get myself out of that trap. You know, like life is really literally a matrix. Like that movie was not lying, and I didn't watch that movie until a year ago. So like I said, don't judge me. There's a lot of movies y'all gonna be like, did you watch this? Did you watch this? Did you? No. Probably, the answer is probably going to be no. So, this is what my palette looks like. So, I'm going to dump that out. I was using the middle for the... So, this is what my palette, these are the colors I chose so far. Actually, let me add a blue in here. And I was just going to stop grabbing colors because it makes the tablet shake. But you know what? Life is shaky. Okay? Life is shaky. You can't escape shake. Okay? We're going to be a little shaky today. That's all right. You're going to be all right. I'm all right. And you know, that's really the important thing about all of this is knowing that we're okay, that you're going to be okay. Like... you're just gonna be okay, you know? And so yeah, I spent most of 2021 figuring it out. I had a lot of deep work to do, and I'm still working on it, you know, still doing that inner work or whatever. And it's not as much of a struggle as we make it seem. And it stops being a struggle when you stop telling yourself that it's a struggle. Oh, another color. Hey, sky blue. My favorite color is purple, so I got purple in here. So here's the finished colors that I'm doing. Let's see what happens, because I'm probably just going to be painting streaks, painting lines. We gonna see what happens. So yeah, I'm left-handed. Let me. Yeah. So, oh yeah. Then I also have my cup of water to wash the paint off. You know. So yeah, I'm sure we this year figuring it out, trying to figure it out, trying to focus on happiness. You know, like. How to be happy. And honestly, learning how to be happy is a skill. Life is a skill. Like living is a skill, and they're giving us the wrong tools to live it. I've learned that. Like life is a skill, and we've been taught the wrong skills to live it. None of the stuff we learn are serving us. The way we live does not serve us. I just wasn't happy. And you know, this year probably more towards, I don't know, but you know, like I said, what is time, what is too late, right? So this year was putting in more of the work and trying to make less excuses, right? Your reasons should be more than your excuses. If you feel like you have an excuse that's stopping you from doing what you want to do, you need to find a better reason. You need to find a stronger reason, because whatever reason, see, I think I'm gonna have to wet it. I think that's a reflection of dry gel, because my hair's not wet, it's not coming out. It looks kind of like a drop of water. I think that's some dry hair gel. I forgot what I was saying, because I got so distracted by that little dot. And y'all, for those who watch, and as you keep watching me, hey, it's gonna be a little community. Like that's really the goal of this channel, is just to have a community of people who want to be happy or something. I don't know. We gonna work through it, because that's the point. You know, I'm help me help you, and help me. Like, I'm gonna be asking y'all for some, like, help. Life is about community. We are such an individualistic society, but we weren't meant to be alone, to be like F everybody and da-da-da. Like, we weren't meant to be like that either. Don't let people run your, you know, like, very much keep people in check when they need to be in check. I don't like how this is going. So far, this is how it is. I don't like it. So we're going to start over. But really, like, honestly, the biggest thing this year was giving myself the credit. Like, imposter syndrome is real. Like, I had someone on Facebook, and hey, girl, Latifah, girl, I miss you. She was like, where's your YouTube video? And I'm like, imposter syndrome. A lot of the things I want, I don't actually, like, it's hard grasping that I deserve it, you know, or that I actually have that skill, ability to get it. You know, a lot of the things we do or don't do probably is because you don't even believe you can do it. You know, a lot of the things we don't do, even when we want to do it, we are not doing it because we don't believe we can do it. And that's the T. A lot of us just don't believe in ourselves. That's the bulk of imposter syndrome. Like, when people were asking me about the videos, and I'm just like, But then it's just like, people are asking me about the videos, so girl, make the video. You know, like, just get out of your head, y'all. Like, if that's one thing the pandemic taught me, one thing I learned is just, like, get out of your head. Like, if you want to do something, do it. If your heart is in music, a lot of the things we want to do are learn skills, right? So, like, if you like, I want a rap career, but I can't rap, learn how to rap. You know, there are classes that'll teach you how to write songs. Like, if you don't know how to sing, but you want to be a singer, you know you not Beyonce or Alicia Keys or Adele. Like, you just know. You're not even Summer Walker. Like, you just know. Go to a music teacher and stop using finances as an excuse, because quite frankly, be honest with yourselves. There's things that we're willing to spend money on. We're willing to spend money on things that aren't going to get us to where we actually want to go, right? Like, if your decision or your choice, like, your two options is, oh, I really want to go to dance classes, but I don't want, or Uber Eats. Well, yeah, you gotta eat. I should pick a better example. And I'm also not. These are two colors. I wonder how that's gonna play. I'm gonna have to lay this on thick to get that out of the background, because but okay, so if your decision is between something you don't need and something you want to do to achieve your dreams, like that, you know, like health, you don't want to invest money into your health, but you have no problem investing in your wardrobe. Whereas I just said, I don't invest in my wardrobe because my money goes to food. So, like, I get it. But at some point, like, that's your fault, though. That's no one else's fault. That's your fault. You know, like, take accountability in your actions. Like, if that's one thing I had to learn, really, it's a lot of accountability. It's like, my life don't look the way I want it to look, and I'm not happy. I'm the only reason why. You know, I can't get mad at someone for not helping me or doing something, because at the end of the day, it's me, you know? And so that's one of the things. And at the end of the day, like, I had to learn that I'm that girl. Not everyone's going to think you that girl, but I think I'm that girl. In fact, I know I'm that girl. Okay, I'm that. I'm that girl. Period. Exactly. So I don't know. This video is just me ranting and talking, child, because I don't even. But thank you. If you get to the end of this, whenever the end of this is, thank you. I appreciate you. Share the video, even if I don't know. In fact, like the video too. Like, share, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you're subscribed, I appreciate you so much. It doesn't have to be difficult. Nothing about life has to be difficult. And that's kind of where I'm at with this pandemic. Like, giving myself credit for getting to where I'm at now. Like, I wanted to drop out of college. I tried 3 times to commit. Fill in the blank. We all know what that means, right? And I'm still here. And at that time, I wasn't giving myself credit then, but this time I'm giving myself credit, being kind to myself, loving myself, learning what self-love is. Like all of this, like, oh, light a candle and meditate, like that helps you get there. But like all of this, a lot of the stuff that they be saying is self-care and self-love isn't, in a way, like it's a way to treat yourself. But I feel like true love of self is not allowing yourself to stay in a position you're not happy, you're not thriving in. And you can light all the candles you want, but until you bypass your fears and quit that job and have faith that things are going to work, until you bypass your fears and say, you know what, I'm going to go on a run today. And that's not a fear, that's more of like laziness. But there's other ways to be active too. You don't gotta run, girl. I go on walks. That's really how so far I'm 30 pounds down. That's really how I've been losing my weight, is just walking. That's all you need to do, girl. You don't gotta do nothing extravagant to eliminate more of the bad, replace with good. Like developing different habits. You can't just be, you gotta practice it every day. Like you can't just, ooh, I don't know if I like that, but I like that more. This is a blending piece. I think a lot of my art is more like abstract. I'm not, like I told you, it's not even about knowing how to paint. Like this is just where I'm gravitating towards. Like, I like this though. This is cute. It's giving cloud. It's giving sky. It's giving sunset. It's giving sunset. It's giving something. I don't know. You don't have to agree with me. It's giving something. Ooh. Damn. I didn't think this video was going to be long. But then I also didn't want to leave the video not finished with my painting. So there's that too. But yeah. I just lost focus. I had to refocus, retrain my brain, get a lot of the negative stuff out. And when I say negative stuff, I mean you can't do it, or oh, you need more time, or oh, who's gonna listen to you, or who's gonna wanna, all of that, negativity. You get it out, because you can do it. You do got it. In fact, you already got it. That's the thing. People be like, oh, I'm so broke, I need money. No, you got money. In fact, you got money, it's just not available to you at this moment. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, thinking that way has really helped me a lot. So much so that somehow money just randomly appears in my bank account, because I keep telling myself, I have money, it's just not available to me right now. And then boom, it's available. I'm telling you, y'all, mindset. And you don't always got to be positive. You got to very much know how to navigate your emotions. I should add an orange. I put all these colors in here, and now I don't even want to put them on the canvas, because now I feel like there's a vibe that this canvas has that I cannot destroy by putting, like, I got a black, greens, and one blue. I'll use my purple next maybe, but like these on this, no, it's not giving. So I'll find a way to use those paints later. I don't know what color I want to put next because the pink kind of did some things to me. So I don't know. Or maybe I'll do like a blue meets warm color. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do like, yeah, blue color, like cool colors meet warm colors. Let's do something like that. Let's see how that turns out. We're gonna see how that turns out. But yeah, I just refuse to let the pandemic hold me back, and I don't want y'all letting the pandemic hold you back. Like, give yourself more credit. Do the things that are the most scary to do. Let your emotions guide you. If you're feeling sad, you really need to get down to the root of it. And if that's one thing I learned is, I use depression as a reason to, the label of depression. I use the label of depression as a reason to not get to the root of why. You know what I'm saying? Like, of what I was really dealing with it. I was like, oh, it's just a chemical imbalance. And yeah, it is. But at the same time, there's things going on. Like, your emotions are your guide. They're the way you navigate through this life. So I need to use the same brush. And I kind of messed it up, but that's okay. Your emotions are how you navigate life, and that's okay. Yeah, this is whatever. I don't know what color I want to use next though. I'll start light. Like, I feel like I kind of started dark on the red side, so I'm gonna start with the blue, the light blue. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be playing on the table to not make it rock. Cause I'm gonna make it bad rock, girl. Hey, y'all know that song. That was a jam. I don't even remember what year that came out. I was listening to Collard Greens today, and I was like, it feels, I don't know, like I didn't realize the song was released in 2013, and I had to really think about it, and I was like, I was in high school? But I was in high school when the song came out? Like, I could not believe that Collard Greens came out. Y'all were like, Collard Greens? Thanksgiving. I know y'all still got Thanksgiving on your mind, don't you? No, Collard Greens by Schoolboy Q and Kendrick Lamar, girl. Okay, which one is the purple and which one? The problem is that purple and blue be looking so close to in. I either put two different types of purple on this palette. Or is this blue? Is this blue? Or is this purple? What do y'all see? Is this color right here blue or purple? I don't know. Because I was trying so hard. Because I know one of these, like, this right here, this is obviously black. This right here I thought was a purple. This right here I'm like, this has got to be blue, right? Now it looks, that's the sky blue though right there. And so I'm like, okay, which one? And I don't even know if I chose wrong yet. So we'll see. We just gonna keep going. Whew. So yeah. How has the pandemic affected y'all? Like, I don't want y'all, like, don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Hope is so fleeting. Like, just don't lose faith, you know, like, you got this. You got this so hard. You got it so hard that you got life clutching its own pearls. You got this so hard that when life see you coming, it's like, oh, wait, it's that girl coming, or it's that boy, it's that man, it's that girl, it's that man. He's coming, okay? you gotta just walk up to life, grab him by the balls, and be like, bitch, you my bitch, okay? But yeah, so how's things been going for y'all? Because lately, okay, that was blue. Why does dark blue look so, I don't know, girl. Dark blue just pissed me off. Because through the world. So anyways, I did choose right, apparently. Stupid blue looking like, or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm low-key colorblind. I'm not trying, because the way that I could not for the life of me figure out if that was blue or purple. This is sad. Like, and do y'all see, like, is this a true representation of the color? And I feel like you can see now that it's a true blue, now that the purple's there. So yeah, it's been just whatever, because I dipped it in the blue, wanting to dip it in the purple because I'm thinking the blue's the purple. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my eyes checked, y'all. Like, it has been a while since I went to an eye doctor. I do wear prescriptions, I wear contacts, and I have a strong prescription, not the strongest out here, because I met people. I'm like, what's your prescription? I just be asking people. When I found out they wear glasses, I'm like, oh, what's your prescription? I'm like, I don't know why I want to know how blind people are, but that's what I be wanting to know about people, right? I am not. I am a negative 8.5, and I use those like delivery contact services because I got tired of paying for a membership at America's Best, and yeah. And it was a hassle, like just going there, picking it up, and I knew my prescription. So right now I'm using Waldo. They're legit, pretty legit. Right now I use Waldo. I was using Hubble. I do not. Waldo's contacts are more comfortable to me. Hubble's contacts were. I felt the contact on my eye. Like, I was very much aware of the contact on my eye, whereas Waldo, it's softer and it's just more comfortable. So yeah, that was that. But nonetheless, if you wear glasses and you wear contacts, and use the more affordable methods out here, because they're here for a reason. And that's another thing I feel like I learned in the pandemic, is just like learning my resources, like learning. I'm gonna keep the paint on the brush, and I'm going to do some blending. In the middle of where I want things to meet, because yeah. So this is kind of where I'm at right now, and that's why I'm like, I need to add more paint where I'm adding it, because that's not blending very cutely at all. So I need to make it do with what it do, and yeah. But if that's one thing I learned, is how to stop living in fear, or not learned, because I'm still learning. Like, I went on a walk this morning and I cried on the walk because I got the urge to run, and when I ran, I felt the urge to cry. So I cried, and then I realized, because y'all, my job that I just quit, I was so miserable there. And for me, I know the difference between my depression. I don't claim depression anymore. I would say momentary temporary sadness. I know the difference between, like, in the past, and so I don't want to clock into work because I'm depressed, whereas this, I don't want to clock in because it's a hot ass mess. It's a hot ass mess, and it's not a hot ass mess, but it's a hot ass mess. And I just wasn't happy, and it was a sales job, and I'm not you're not gonna see me pressuring people into sales. You said me no once, bye. We good, sis. We don't need to conduct business. That's not how they were work functioning, though. And it was annoying because there's this thing of compliance, right? Like, I was in the health insurance industry, so to speak. Yeah, I don't know if this is working out the way I wanted it to, but whatever. We gon' do with what it do. Gon' do with what it does, okay? So No, but it's kind of cute where it is going. And honestly, where it is with that blue, it's easier. Okay, here's another thing. Like when acrylic's dry, like you're not gonna get the blend you want because things are dry. Like it's easier to blend acrylic when things are still wet. Don't judge me. I'm childish, I know. But yeah, like it's easier to blend acrylic when things are still wet and workable, whereas oil, and I prefer oil, but I don't have any more turpentine or that off-brand less lethal turpentine. It's getting darker, I know, and my skin is looking more oily or whatever, but it's not. But I do got a glow. But yeah, I would have used oil as opposed to acrylic. Like I am an oil girl, okay? Like oil is my thing. I love oil. This ended up being a much darker canvas, so I need to bring the bright colors down some more. And yeah, so oh my goodness, I wish this was oil. I need to go and get some more of that stuff because oil is a very special paint. It takes forever to dry, but oh, I thought it stopped recording. It takes forever to dry, but heavy on the butt. You can fix things as you're painting, whereas this, like I tried to bring some of the bright colors down and instead of blending, because like when I was doing it in the beginning, you could see that it was blending more like over let me use it. There we go. Like up here, like I used two different colors here. They're like more, one is red and one was like orange, red, orange or whatever. And even the pink, like when I started introducing that pink, that, you know, was the thing. But now when I went to the opposite side of the board, now that I'm on the opposite side, it's the other side dried. I tried to blend it with the pink, and now I feel like I'm going back and making changes, and because this video is long enough, y'all. I'm sorry, and this isn't going to be the finished product, but I also don't know if I'm going to finish the product because now I'm frustrated. But yeah, so this is right in the video. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, you are a real one, because I can see now it's going to be like a 50-minute video, and you probably like, I walked away with, but that's okay, because I'm telling you, when you really let go, because right now I got paint on my thigh, because right now I would say like just trying to be I'm very deep into my spiritual journey, let's just say that, and we should all be on a journey. We're all on a journey. Life is a journey. This pandemic alone has been a journey, but you got this. Like if you went out, you got this. That's all I gotta say is you got it. Like what you needed to do to convince yourself of that, do it, because me telling you that you got this ain't gonna be enough. You gotta tell yourself that you got it. You gotta believe it. If you don't believe it, nothing's gonna happen, right? Because a lot of our beliefs, our mindset shape our reality. So if your reality isn't looking the way you want to look, you gotta change your beliefs. You gotta change your perspective, change your mindset. Change your mindset, you change life. And I'm changing my life. I'm in the midst of it. And you're gonna be on the journey with me. Hey, let's figure it out together, girl. Hey. So let me go. I'm about to go. See you. Peace. Again, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate your time with me. Again, editing who, I apologize so much. But as I'm able to invest in better equipment and stuff, y'all gonna see better content or better quality content. You know what I'm saying? So we out here.